Welcome back to That's the Moment. Please remember to like and subscribe. Just want to put that out up front. Tonight, we've got a few things to sort through. It's an unboxing. I love music. I love movies. I love culture, rock and roll, just the great times, new wave, all kinds of stuff. There's no telling what's in here. Look at all of this. I didn't buy it all at once. Believe it or not, just things hit me and I kind of have a sense of the value on things and I go, that's perfect for my collection. So let's jump right into it and see what we've got tonight. We'll start with package. This is something that I had on CD once before and had to sell it at a time when I didn't have a lot of money. You got bills to pay, the rent. You're a young guy. And there was some of my music collection I parted ways with and never got around to buying this again. But it's making its way back into the collection tonight. I'm not a shy boy. I'm being honest about it. Boom. David Lee Roth. Eat 'em and smile. I finally have this back on CD again. You know, sometimes you just kind of feel like you have some things just because you always had them and you've got the memories and kind of forget that you haven't seen it in a long time. But with Eddie going this month, losing Eddie Van Halen, I just was like, I don't think I have Eat 'em and Smile anymore. I was like, how did I never get back to buying that again? I mean, this is not his first solo album. His first one was the EP Crazy from the Heat that had California Girls and his big breakthrough that kind of led to the final end of the original Van Halen in 1985. But 1986, this dropped his first full solo album with his band. So Steve Vai on electric guitar. Like, how do you replace Eddie Van Halen? You don't. You can't replace Eddie. What does Dave do? He finds another guitar genius, somebody just iconic, brilliantly talented, and that's going to get the ears up of everybody that loves hard rock and heavy metal. Steve Vai is awesome. When I say this guy makes his guitar talk, like you can make out words listening to the way that he plays. You need to stream this or purchase this yourself, whether it's on vinyl, CD, or if you're just happy streaming it through your phone. So we've got Yankee Rose. I'm talking about the Yankee Rose. Bright lights in your city, lights on bright. You know the song. Came out summer 1986. It was about Statue of Liberty. Who thought? Yeah, a lot of people that love this song had no idea, but talks about how the sparks will fly, firecrackers on the 4th of July. Roth loved America. We're just coming through a contentious election season. Let's put on some Yankee Rose, something we can all agree with. Also got Going Crazy from the Heat. Great. Oh, I can't wait to hear this album again. Even Ladies Night in Buffalo. I mean, if you liked I Ain't Got Nobody, you're going to love Ladies Night in Buffalo too. Definitely plays up to that side of it. So can't wait to hear this in the car. All right, let's see what's up next. You don't know what's in here, but I can already tell because of how it feels. All right, let's see what we got in here. I'm not giving it away. Let's go crazy, let's get nuts, da-da-da-da. Purple Rain! I already have this on CD. What am I doing buying another one? Well, when they re-release it, digitally remastered to restore the original pristine studio recordings, but also come out with a deluxe fan edition that has a DVD of Prince in concert from the Purple Rain tour, never before commercially available. I've been sitting on this for some time. This was not inexpensive. However, I found the right deal for it, and look at this. You hold that up to the sunlight, that'll blind you. All right, so let's see here. There's the liner notes. Oh yeah, we've got lyrics, we've got full liner notes explaining each song, even Computer Blue. This guy loved color. You notice that? I mean, if you're a fan of Prince, it's like you've got Purple Rain, you've got Raspberry Beret, Computer Blue on here, and Peach from his greatest hits. That's a great song too. Purple Rain. We worked on this song in Minnesota during a summer thunderstorm. Right there, I'm already in. I want to know more. But you need to buy this if you're a Prince fan. Here's the DVD, live at the Carrier Dome, Syracuse, New York, March 30th, 1985. So tonight, as part of this unboxing, we're going to be watching this Purple Rain concert. So maybe we can have a little review for you at the end and see what we thought. CD1, the original album, 2015 Paisley Park Remaster. This was remastered at Paisley Park. CD2, From the Vault and Previously Unreleased. So we've got some new songs never heard before on here as well, and additional mixes. Oh my gosh. CD3, single edits and B-sides. 3 CDs and 1 DVD. I told you, this didn't come cheap, but this was fun. If you're a Prince fan, you're going to love this. All right. Prince and Roth. You know, it's interesting with that Apollonia, who David Lee Roth was dating in the mid-'80s, that's funny, it just hit me, left Roth to go out with this guy, Prince. That's a true story. Complete coincidence that the two happened to be there at the same time. But that's my mind at work, just always thinking of music and music history. Isn't that fun? All right. Next, what do we have in here? What's in the box? Coming to us from, this may well turn out to be garbage, but my sister recommended this to me, and as a big surprise, I followed through on this. You've heard about the drive-in theaters when, like, our parents were, like, when they talk about necking at the drive-in and stuff like that. Well, in a pandemic year, people are talking about how we can go to the movies drive-ins again. I don't have high expectations for this, but she said Satan's Cheerleaders is a great movie that you have to see. I can't imagine that. It's great. But I was like, you know what? It's going to be good for a laugh. And my sister was hysterical when I told her that I actually bid on this and won the bid. I've got it. So we'll see what we think. Feels like a shirt. Oh, awesome. This is great. This is from the last Van Halen tour, the 2015 North American tour. Always wanted this. Never got around to it. I picked out my favorites. It just, if you love VH, like, part of it is just loving the merchandising. They had such cool stuff, and especially after Roth rejoined the band, it was like you kind of saw the visual element that he brought to the original lineup in the late 70s and early 80s. So this was a French artist that he liked, that Roth liked, and this isn't an original painting, but that was commissioned. He just liked it and got the rights, and they used it for their live album, which turned out to be the last album released in Van Halen's lifetime. So Tokyo Road 2015 was released. It was from the 2012 and 2013 tour for their last studio album, A Different Kind of Truth, which you saw my buddy Kenny and I talking about recently on our video. If you haven't got it yet, what are you waiting for? Check it out. It's Eddie Van Halen back with Roth, with his son kicking butt on the bass guitar, and brother Alex holding it down on the drums. So very happy to get this. I was at 2 of these shows. Which shows were you at? Maybe add in the comments. If you've seen Van Halen and want to tell somebody, feel free to add to the comments. I'll even comment if you in a future video if you like. The 2 shows I went to were West Palm Beach, which is awesome, and is available as a bootleg, which I haven't listened to yet. I think that's in one of my packages I haven't opened yet. But West Palm Beach was one of the best shows of the tour, apparently. I love it because I'm a South Florida guy. Inside the liner notes for Different Kind of Truth, They've got a copy of a matchbook. Like there's a lot of knickknacks from Roth's travels over his lifetime. And he's got like a matchbook from a hotel called the Raleigh Hotel in South Beach, Miami. So that's kind of cool. So this turned out to be the last South Florida show by Van Halen with Eddie. So here's a little history for you, tying right into South Florida. If you haven't been to West Palm Beach, you need to come here. But that's for a future video. Lots of good times. Also, the second show I went to, Los Angeles. Now, this was slated to be the last night of the tour, October 2. Bought tickets. Sales were robust, so robust, they added a second night to 2 nights of the tour. New York, and where are you? Wonton, New York is where the Jones Beach Amphitheater is. They added a second night there and a second night in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Bowl. So, who knew? That was going to turn out to be the last time. I always wanted to see Van Halen in California. If you're watching this because you love Van Halen, I don't have to explain to you. They're the quintessential party band of our generation, which the Beach Boys were to the 60s, VH was to the 80s. So I'm getting the cue. It's time to wrap it up. Van Halen. One more, I promise. More Van Halen. Well, this is a good note to end the video on. You can make it out. There's a dog tag chain here, along with this little hunk of metal with the Van Halen logo on it. This is from the 2012 tour. This was the emblem that was on the shirt that I bought. Here you can see the 2012 date on there. I love the wings. Kind of funny because fans of VH talk of wings or rings. If you're a Dave guy, you like that original logo like we saw here. Those are called the wings of VH. Now, when Sammy joined and they did 5150, they had the circular wings, or rings actually. So kind of cool we got for the first time actual wings to go on a VH logo. So my father being a pilot, I loved it. Kind of aviator look. So I think I'm going to make a keychain of this. I'm not going to wear it around my neck. It could, cool, but I like the keychains. Actually, I don't have my keys, but yeah, I like Van Halen keychains. This will be another. So that's it for this edition. Thank you for helping me unbox these goods. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And if there's something you'd like to see in our videos, let us know. We have fun doing this for you, and we're interested to know what you think. That's the moment.